Today's devotion comes from Genesis chapter 17, verses 15 through 19. This is the time of year when we think of the birth of Jesus, and what an amazing thing God has done. God's Word is full of amazing stories of the birth of many people that have served God in amazing ways, and they all lead us to Christ. One of my favorite ones is found in Genesis chapters 17 through 21, the birth of Isaac. The story is far too long to read for this devotion, but I have chosen part of it from chapter 17, verses 15 through 19. The Lord said to Abraham, "As for Sarai your wife, you shall not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. I will bless her, and indeed I will give you a son by her. Then I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people will come from her." Then Abraham fell on his face and laughed, and said in his heart, "Will a child be born to a man 100 years old? And will Sarah, who is 90 years old, bear a child?" And Abraham said to God, "Oh, that Isaac might live before you." But God said, "No, but Sarah your wife will bear you a son, and you shall call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant for his descendants after him." What an amazing story. I can understand Abraham's disbelief. I am an old man, and my wife is old also. If God were to tell us we were going to have a son, I would certainly question how that would be possible. But our God has a plan to make all that will accept Jesus as his Lord, sons and daughters for eternity. And Isaac was part of that plan, as were many other births recorded in God's Word, right up to John the Baptist, who baptized Jesus. He was part of God's plan. Our birth is part of God's plan. Find out what God's plan is for your life today. If you have not accepted Jesus as Lord, I encourage you to do so today, so you can find out what God's plan is for your life.